Now it's time for the latest. In the weeks following the devastation of Hurricane Maria, much of Puerto Rico's outdated power grid is still down. But Tesla's Elon Musk is stepping in to help. He has a team installing hundreds of Tesla's Powerwall batteries, which are standalone units that capture and store solar energy. Now, looking at the massive rebuilding ahead, Puerto Rico's Governor Ricardo Rosselli has suggested Puerto Rico can become a flagship island for the technology and wants to integrate Powerwall into the reconstruction of the grid. Tesla already has the island of Tau in American Samoa getting 100% of its power from the batteries, making it completely reliable on renewable energy. Although Tau is just 17 square miles, Musk is confident he can scale up for Puerto Rico's 3,000 plus square miles. Toy giant Mattel has decided to ditch its new smart home device, the Aristotle, following criticism by privacy advocates. The device is connected and responsive like an Amazon Echo, but designed to entertain and soothe toddlers, playing lullabies on demand and functioning as a baby monitor. Senators Edward Markey and Joe Barton wrote Mattel a letter asking how the company would handle data collected by the device, stating, "Aristotle appears capable of transmitting sensitive information about a child's development back to Mattel," and adding, "Never before has a device had the ability to so intimately look into the life of a child." Creepy stuff. Mattel told the Washington Post that Aristotle now doesn't fully align with Mattel's new technology strategy. The ill-fated Aristotle is not the only recent gadget that wants to replace some of the tasks normally done by parents. Smart onesies can text your child's temperature, and Ford has made a crib that replicates a ride in the car. But do you think parents are clamoring for these devices? Or are the companies just trying to convince us we need them?
Well, I think it's the bigger part is that companies will always look for a marketing segment to attack. And parents, especially if you say that the child will benefit from something by being smarter, learning to read at age 4 months and so forth, a parent usually will want to jump on that, whether or not it's really credible. So I think it's largely companies trying to get something out there, to be honest.
I think sometimes companies convince consumers that they need stuff that they don't really need. I've seen often and more often parents relying on these more than watching their children themselves. That's my honest assessment.
I think some of these devices can relax new parents who don't feel they have enough experience to identify certain issues, but I don't think there's any substitute for just holding and playing with your baby.